After 2 weeks of stress, uncertainty and fright, life in Gillam and Fox Lake Cree Nation is slowly getting back to normal. An international spotlight was on the northern Manitoba community as a manhunt for 2 suspected killers dragged on and finally ended yesterday. Standing by with the latest tonight in Fox Lake is CTV's Stephanie Tsicos. So, Steph, it's been a little over 24 hours now since that news broke that the bodies believed to be Cam McLeod and Briar Schmigelski were found. How are people feeling there tonight?
Marilee, every person I've spoken with has used the same word, relief. That sense of safety that they've been craving for the past 2 weeks is now back, and now people here are ready to start the healing process. Jennifer Church was vacationing with family in Winnipeg when she learned 2 men suspected of killing 3 people in BC had made their way into her community. Church says she extended her holidays as long as she could, but eventually had to come back to Gillam.
I run outside a lot, and so, when I was running while they were still searching for them, I was hesitant and nervous, and, you're looking around for any sound, you're watching the trail lines, watching the bush.
A mom of 2, Church was worried about her family's safety with so many unknown factors, like whether Cam McLeod and Briar Schmigelski were even still in Gillam. But finally, the search came to an end Wednesday.
I feel overwhelming relief. I'm not as nervous going around town.
A feeling echoed by many in Gillam.
It's kind of relieving. Don't have to worry about it being up in the middle of nowhere.
Good, I guess, relief.
RCMP say the bodies believed to be that of Briar Schmigelski and Cam McLeod were found in this area of Fox Lake Cree Nation Wednesday morning. They were found just 1 kilometer away from where their belongings were discovered Friday and just 8 kilometers away from where a burnt-out vehicle was located more than 2 weeks ago.
They don't have to worry about anything hiding in the bushes anymore.
Gillam Mayor Dwayne Foreman says now the community is working on healing. Foreman says mental health services are available for anyone who needs them after what can only be described as a traumatic couple of weeks.
And if you see someone that's in, just make sure you let them know help is available and bring them to the help or bring the help to them. One way or the other, we have to heal as a community.
While it was a chilly day Thursday, Church was happy to be outside with her son Caleb without having to look over her shoulder.
And definitely I feel much more comfortable doing that today than I did a few days ago, for sure. I'm very grateful to all the law enforcement for what they've done.
Gillam Mayor Dwayne Foreman says a community meeting was held last night, the second in as many weeks. Now he says people had the chance to speak openly and ask questions, and many were still nervous despite it being the end of the search. Now we also did hear of a possible healing ceremony taking place in Fox Lake in the coming days or weeks.
Steph, what's next in the investigation into this case?
Marilee, RCMP still need to perform the autopsies on the bodies that were found and confirm the identities of the 2 suspects and determine the cause of death. That is expected to take place in the next few days, and they wouldn't comment on whether the bodies were found with any obvious signs of injuries.
All right, thanks for this, Steph. CTV's Stephanie Tsicos reporting live tonight from Fox Lake Cree Nation.